guys. You guys collectively are 2 and 3. You're 1, I'm 4. Okay, we're good. Sandro's starting, or I'll start.
Sandro, Liam, Braden, Nero, and Bryce. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Bill Fox Gymnasium. As we get set for our second matchup of the night, we have a non-league matchup between your Pilots of De La Salle Collegiate and the Falcons of Henry Ford. Starting lineups for the Falcons: number 5, Brody Shannon; number 10, Jaden Rezmakowski; number 2, Evan Miller; number 13, Sean Gulla; and number 32, Kamari Smith. And starting for your Pilots, number 0, Alessandro DeRosa; number 5, Liam Welsh, the true freshman; number 22, Braden Morochek; number 23, Gerald Gordon; and number 33, Bryce Hutchinson. Not starting for the Pilots, number 32, Gabriel Welsing, invoking the three-quarter rule to play on varsity. It will be Liam Welsh to control the tip for the Pilots, and he will be up against Rezmakowski. And Rezmakowski wins the tip, but into the hands of Gerald Gordon. Now off to Bryce Hutchinson, immediately loses that one out of bounds. So an early turnover for the Pilots, and immediately with the Falcons. And immediately, it's number 32, Kamari Smith, is down for the Falcons. So a good 5 seconds into this game, and Smith grabbing his right leg.
Not something you want to see right away in this game. His starter's definitely a crucial part of this team. Glad to see him walk off. He'll go to the bench.
As he is helped off. Currently 4 guys on the court for the Falcons, as number 3, Julian Valerin, will check in. 7:55 to play in quarter number 1 is just getting started here on this future Pilot Night and Senior Night. As into the hands of Miller, and quickly all the way down to Rezmakowski. Out to Miller, blocked out of bounds by Liam Welsh. Last touch by him, so it will stay here with the Falcons. So Pilots look to be taking it very quickly at the start of this game. Long pass inside to Rezmakowski. Now inside to Valerin. His mid-range won't fall. Rebound, Braden Morochek off the tip from Bryce Hutchinson. Long pass down the court intended for Gerald Gordon. That intercepted by Miller. Now into the hands of Brody Shannon. Can't get the floater to fall. Rebound, Bryce Hutchinson. Will he lose it out of bounds? Yes, he will. Unfortunately, hits the back of the glass. So 2 straight turnovers for Bryce Hutchinson. Early mistakes for the Pilots. It will result in Brody Shannon to inbound for the Falcons. Out to Evan Miller once again. Now Valerin, he'll try a 3 off the side of the rim. Rebound, Alessandro DeRosa taking the role of point guard for the Pilots to start this game immediately. Bryce Hutchinson down low as Morochek, left wing 3. Can't get it to fall as Liam Welsh will throw it off. Throw it off the right arm of Brody Shannon, and it will stay with the Pilots. So Welsh will inbound out to Morochek. Thought about the 3, decides to give it to DeRosa. Corner 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound, Bryce Hutchinson. Strong take by Bryce. Right-hand layup is good. Hutchinson opens the scoring. 2-0 Pilots.
Great job there by the Pilots. Started out 2-0 lead.
As a near rebound by Rezmakowski will result in it being last touch look by Liam Welsh. So it will stay with the Falcons once more. This will be Brody Shannon to inbound, now out to Valerin once more. Shannon gets double teamed, gets out of it as Sean Gulla. Give it back to Shannon, his 3 off the back of the rim. Welsh with the rebound, and DeRosa will reset. Pilots started off very fast-paced, slowing the game down once again as DeRosa dribbles down to the free throw line. 15-footer, rattles off the rim and in. 4-0 Pilots, approaching 6 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Gullah thought about a three, decides not to take it, gives it off to Shannon. His mid-range can't fall. Last touch looks to be last touch by Bryce Hutchinson of the Pilots. So once again, it will be Falcon basketball. Shannon to inbound. Finally gets it out to Resmakowski. And Gullah once more. So Gullah resetting at the top of the logo. Kamari Smith back in. Seems to be totally okay. Thought about the three. We'll give it down to Shannon. Now he has it once more at the top of the key. Definitely using the size to his advantage. Gives it out. That's a three from Evan Miller. Won't fall. Welsh with the rebound, and he's off to the races. Dribbles inside. Gets the layup to fall. Takes a fall. Pilots now up 6-0. No foul called. Good bucket by Liam Welsh getting down to the paint.
How about that? Going to the floor, not even looking and getting a swish. Did not even come close to hitting the rim.
Indeed, it did not, but Brody Shannon replying with a three. Cuts the Pilot lead in half. 6-3 now in favor of the Pilots. 5 to go in quarter number one. DeRosa once again. Liam Welsh in the corner. Definitely a prominent shooter from the corner. That's his spot as DeRosa will take a left wing three and fills it. Response immediately by the Pilots and Alessandro DeRosa. 9-3 Pilots. Shannon once again from the left wing gives it inside to his big man Resmakowski. Out to Miller once more for three off the side of the rim. Bryce Hutchinson rebounds as Liam Welsh takes a spill. It will be Alessandro DeRosa. And Welsh will try a three, right wing off the back of the rim. Rebound by Braden Morocek, definitely using his speed to his advantage. Out to Morocek, top of the key, three, goes inside. Jumper goes. 11-3 Pilots. Pilots off to a hot start.
Definitely a good start that you want to have. And that's going to be rebounded by Bryce Hutchinson.
That three-pointer from Sean Gullah won't fall as DeRosa brings it back up for the Pilots. Out to Braden Morocek in the corner off the back of the rim. Gerald Gordon, the freshman, with the rebound. Out to Bryce Hutchinson. Liam Welsh, he'll try it for three once more, this time from the left wing. Can't get that to go as Resmakowski with the rebound once again out to Smith. Smith out to Shannon. He'll try a corner three. This one falls. Back-to-back threes for the Falcons. 11-6 now in favor of the Pilots with the 5-point lead as Gerald Gordon, left wing, uses the screen from Bryce Hutchinson, gives it to Morocek in the corner. Floater can't hit the rim. Liam Welsh with the rebound. Going up and gets fouled. First foul of the game for either team. And that will be on Brody Shannon. That will be his first. Liam Welsh to shoot two.
The first one flies for Welsh.
Pilots.
Having a pretty good game so far.
Pilots have now doubled the lead of the Falcons. Liam Welsh prepares to take his second free throw. As Brandon Hargis, a sophomore guard, will check in for Braden Morocek. He will take a seat. Morocek definitely going to be one of the critical players. He's shown it by using his fast athleticism, and there's a steal by Hargis. So right off the bench, Hargis gets the layup to fall. Once again, the 9-point advantage for the Pilots.
Yeah, wonderful job there by Hargis, coming right off the bench, getting points.
Near response there by Resmakowski. Hargis with the rebound, so definitely doing his part in his team's success early as Hutchinson intended for Liam Welsh, intercepted by Brody Shannon. It's a 3-on-2. Shannon tries it, gets blocked by Liam Welsh. DeRosa trying to save it. His left foot was on the line, out of bounds, and it will stay here with the Falcons. Shannon to inbound once again. Pilots with a 9-point lead.
Very fast-paced game so far, and that's generally gone in the favor of the Pilots. They've been able to take advantage of that.
As Sean Gullah's three falls. Remember, Andrew, we saw in the freshman game the Pilots definitely started the game off, really the first three quarters off very fast, and then slowed it down and were able to start putting points on the board. For these JV Pilots, though, going fast means all the better. They've definitely been pouring on points. Alessandro DeRosa definitely managing the ball well, and Hargis will try a left wing three off the side of the rim. Rebound, Gerald Gordon. He'll try it. 10-footer. Won't go. Kamari Smith with the rebound for the Falcons now. And that will go into the hands of Sean Gullah once again. Evan Miller off to Shannon, definitely being a prominent role. Count the bucket, and one.
Despite that and one, I do agree with you, Jolie, what you just said a little bit ago. This fast-paced game has definitely worked for the Pilots. They've been able to make several field goals, fast breaks, you name it. It's been a wonderful outcome for the Pilots, as it'll be number 5, Brody Shannon, to go to the line. Off the rim, no good. Gerald Gordon takes it out.
And now Gordon will go up and fills it. Mario Jesu now checking in for the Pilots. Good bucket by Gordon. Extends the Pilots' lead to 8. And stolen away once again by Hargis. Intended for Gordon. Shannon will slap it out of bounds. Stays with the Pilots. 1:47 to go in quarter number 1. As Alessandro DeRosa now on the right wing. And now finds Jesu in the corner. Jesu fails to hit the rim. Rebound, Sean Gullah. Slow the pace down for the Falcons is what Coach Ron Johnson has been telling his players. And that will be a timeout called by the Falcons. This will be a 30-second timeout. So Pilots definitely have been indeed doing the fast-paced game, and it has been working out for them. Early threes and definitely some good rebounds, especially by Gerald Gordon, getting up there using his high vertical jump to the advantage. Braden Morochek's high speed and definitely a consistent substitution. Definitely have just been some of the things the Pilots have been doing right as we approach the end of this timeout. Bryce Hutchinson will remain in as the center. They will stay just how they were when the timeout began. 1:29 left to go in quarter number 1. Pilots with the 6-point advantage, 17-11.
We're seeing a lot of good things from the Pilots right now. Staying out of foul trouble, hot on defense.
And a near steal once again by Brandon Hargis. He's definitely being very aware, trying to read the plays and positions of these Falcons as Shannon will try a long three. Won't go. Bryce Hutchinson with the rebound to Jesu, now to DeRosa as we approach a minute to go in this first quarter. Jesu thought about the three once again. Instead, he will give it off to DeRosa. Losing the ball, gives it inside to Hutchinson. Easy layup. Didn't need the backboard. Pilots 19-11. Less than a minute to play. And Gullah now will give it off to Rezmakowski. Once again, Sean Gullah inside to Evan Miller. And Kamari Smith. Turnaround, won't fall. Fighting for the rebound. It's Hargis that will come out with it. Less than 40 to play as DeRosa inside to Gordon. Floater won't go. Hutchinson fighting with Kamari Smith for the rebound. That height makes it so difficult to just grab the ball out of the air. And it will be last touched by Hutchinson. It will be Falcons basketball once again. 30 seconds to play. And once again it will be Brody Shannon inside to Rezmakowski. It'll be Gullah to take it inside, up one-on-one against Bryce Hutchinson. Gets the layup to fall. 19-13, 10 seconds to play in quarter number 1. As Gerald Gordon gives it off to Alessandro DeRosa. Finds Hargis in the corner, inside to DeRosa. They got one shot. Hargis will take a last-second three off the side of the rim. No shot taken by Rezmakowski. And the score at the end of the first quarter, 19-13 in favor of your De La Salle Pilots.
De La Salle, there's just something that sets it apart. There's a feeling, there's a growth, there's the idea of the builders of boys, makers of men.
They understand that it's a prep school and they're treating it like it's college, which, I mean, I felt like I could take on anything and I'd be ready to go because how well I've been prepped being here.
You know, De La Salle, it's a staple of Metro Detroit. You know, the Christian Brothers really have the, I guess, recipe book for how to make a true man. It's great to see, it's great to experience. Just look at the students now, look at the students in the past, look at a lot of the prominent people, especially on our walls that you see. There's so many different things, and that's a true reflection.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as number 1, Connor Karandong, checking into the game for the Falcons to be an over and back call, as Luciano Mannion, number 30 for the Pilots, and number 32, Gabriel Welsing, has checked in, as Liam Welsh with the floater silences the home crowd. And then Merritt Steele now having checked in for the Pilots. And now Karandong once again preparing to inbound. Some issues on the sideline. Pilots without number 12, A.J. Berlotti, sitting out due to ineligibility. As Steele once again finding his way. Karandong with the 3. And Welsh with the rebound. Gives it off to Marocek. Easy layup, count it, and 1. Marocek with a hot start to start this second quarter. Pilots' largest lead of the night with a 10-point lead.
And again, that is another perfect example of the Pilots just taking advantage of this fast-paced game and getting these layups and 1 opportunities. I think that's the reason why they have most of their points right now and why they are sitting in the current position they are in.
Free throw, unable to score. However, Welsing with the rebound out inside to DeRosa. It's blocked out of bounds by number 23, Nolan O'Brien.
Here comes Liam Welsh.
And out to Marocek for the corner 3 off the front of the rim. Mannion fighting for the rebound. Last touch by him. Will go back to the Falcons. So now Karandong out to Merritt Steele once again. Nearly stolen away by Welsing as Steele struggling to find an open man. Long pass to Karandong, intended for Nolan O'Brien. Missed the pass as Liam Welsh dives for it. He will come up with it. Soon to be a jump ball as it will be called. Possession arrow belongs to the Pilots. So it's going the other way. Welsing to inbound. He's got Welsh to his left, Mannion and DeRosa to his right. He'll give it off to Welsh. Now to Welsing again, and inside to DeRosa. Pass intended for Mannion in the corner, ricocheted off the leg of Ryan Lenz. We'll stay with the Pilots. Marocek inbounds to Mannion, to Welsh, back to Marocek for the corner 3. This time it falls.
How about Brendan Marocek getting it done, getting those and 1s, 3s. That is not a guy you just want to be able to let freely ball around.
It's stolen away by Welsing to Marocek again. 5-point play. Correction, 5 points in 2 possessions for Marocek, but still very impressive as Merritt Steele off to Karandong, nearly stolen by Welsh. And inside to O'Brien. Small floater won't fall. Welsing with the height advantage gets the rebound. Now off to Liam Welsh at high speed. Sends Merritt Steele to the floor, but can't convert the basket. As O'Brien with the rebound. And a push by Merritt Steele. Liam Welsh not too happy, and there will be a technical foul awarded to Merritt Steele. After O'Brien fell, Liam Welsh looked to be attempting to step over him just to get away, and then Merritt Steele with a push. And looks like they will call a foul on Liam Welsh.
Few altercations going on in this game. Don't want to make it too dirty.
That foul awarded to Welsh was not a technical foul. However, that is his second early in this game. 6:02 remaining in half number 1. So Welsh will take a seat and Bryce Hutchinson will come in. So now both centers for the Pilots in the game as Welsh take a seat. And Merritt Steele will remain in the game as number 4 Ryan Lenz talking to Coach Johnson about that. Mid-range from Brody Shannon will fall as DeRosa resets for the Pilots off to Welsing on the right wing. Got a wide open Braden Morochek. Morochek will save it out of bounds. Right foot will step out. Falcons love it. It's their ball. 5:41 to play in quarter two. As Gerald Gordon now checking in once again for the Pilots. Alessandro DeRosa takes a seat. And Brody Shannon will give it inside once again to Julian Valarin. Shannon's mid-range. This time it won't fall, but a foul will be called on the Pilots. Fourth foul of the quarter. This foul will be awarded to Mr. Gerald Gordon. That will be his first personal. So Brody Shannon will be at the line to shoot two. First is up. First one will score. 28-16 now in favor of the Falcons. Falcons now in the bonus. 5.5 to play. Second one is up for Shannon, and the second one will fall. So Shannon will go 2 for 2. Pilots, however, still with the 11-point advantage. Gerald Gordon now off to Welsing. Tipped by Karandong. Gives it to Morochek in the corner for three. Off the front of the rim. Fighting for the rebound is Mannion and Valarin. And Mannion will win that battle as Gerald Gordon will inbound. Welsing will give it to Mannion. Left wing three. Drills it. 31-17 Pilots. 5 to go in quarter two. Response by Karandong is what he's looking for. Shannon will give it to the corner to Valarin. And that will be a foul. And that foul will be on number 32, Gabriel Welsing. That was his first. So first one is up and good. So Karandong will take a break, and number 32, Kamari Smith, will check back in for the Falcons. Second one is up. Second one rattles out, and a lane violation. That'll be a lane violation. And that will be on the Pilots. So that second free throw will be taken once again by Valarin. Can't make up for it once more, and Hutchinson comes up with it. Very crowded with Falcons, and Kamari Smith makes up for that second free throw, gets an extra point out of it. So a 3-point possession there for the Falcons makes it a 31-20 basketball game. Gerald Gordon gets it knocked away from him by Shannon, and Merritt Steele on the move once more. And that will be a foul call. This foul will be on number 22 of the Pilots, Braden Morochek. This will be his first, the team's 6th of the quarter. Foul trouble definitely not something the Pilots want to get into, especially with Gabriel Welsing, Bryce Hutchinson, and Braden Morochek. Fortunately for them, Merritt Steele's first free throw is up and no good. Second one up, and second one is good. So Merritt will go 1 for 2 as Welsing inbounds to Gordon. Gordon off to Welsing now on the left wing. Welsing intended for Morochek. Can't get it to save. Correction, to stay inbounds. So Pilots with the 10-point advantage, 31-21, 4:20 to play in the first half. And stolen away by Gabriel Welsing. As Welsing right to the basket. Count it, and one.
How about Gabe Welsing just getting in there and getting his points? He can have one more.
So looking to complete the 3-point play is Welsing. Extends the Pilots' lead to 12. Welsing takes his time. Can't get the free throw to fall off the back of the rim. Merritt Steele rebounds it for the Falcons. Now outside to Brody Shannon. Nearly loses it out of bounds. Bryce Hutchinson will pick it up instead. Out to Welsing. Long pass to Gerald Gordon. Too far for him, but he saves it. And Merritt Steele last touched the ball. So it will remain with the Pilots.
Quite a risky pass there. Go right down the court. Pilots are lucky to have this one.
Pilots definitely have been taking chances, especially in the passing game this second quarter. But I believe that definitely has contributed to the large lead that they have acquired thus far. As Gerald Gordon goes inside. Couldn't get it to fall, but he will head to the line to shoot two. This foul will be on number 23, Nolan O'Brien. This will be his first. So now both teams in the bonus. First free throw is up and good. Gordon, the true freshman, gets his second one to go. Being moved up to varsity. Sometimes playing a quarter or even two. As O'Brien will get it. He's got Gabe Welsing on defense. Can't get the floater to fall as Kamari Smith will try a corner three. Can't get that to fall. O'Brien will try to put it back. Can't get that to go either, but another foul is drawn. And this will be against number 30, Luciano Mannion. This will be his first. So O'Brien to shoot two. First one can't fall. Was a 1-and-1 bonus due to the bonus rule. So now will be Shannon to inbound for the Falcons once more. Shannon, long pass, a risky one, gets it into O'Brien. Gerald Gordon nearly got a piece of it, and it will be stolen away by Bryce Hutchinson. Long pass to Braden Morochek. Easy layup falls. Pilots extend their lead to 16. It's 37-21 with 3 to play.
Here comes Morochek, looks in for two. No good up to Welsing. And Welsing spin move couldn't work. And he just got the whole team on him pretty much. And there'll be a timeout.
This will be a 30-second timeout. Correction, a full timeout taken by Coach Saller Mees of the Pilots. Thank you for joining us so far. We will head to a quick ad break.
Junior here for Kangaroo. And instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bill Fox Gymnasium. 37-21 in favor of the Pilots, a 16-point lead, just under 3 minutes to play. Both teams in the bonus. Pilots basketball, and Liam Welsh to inbound as Fo Mashuris, number 2 for the Pilots, is checked into the game, as well as DeRosa, Mario Jesu, and Brandon Hargis, number 3, number 0, and number 24. Liam Welsh staying in as DeRosa will get the rebound after Jesu's failed 3. Out to Fo Mashuris in the corner. Gives it back out to DeRosa. Out to Mashuris. He'll take a corner 3 off the front of the rim. near rebound Hargis, as it will be Liam Welsh with the rebound. Spin move. Can't get the layup to go. Shannon with the rebound. And Kamari Smith now on the right wing. Shannon, top of the key, 3 off the front of the rim. DeRosa fighting for it, and Mashuris ends up with it. Resets with DeRosa. 2 minutes to go in this first half as DeRosa off to the races. Right-hand layup can't fall. So once again, it will fall into the hands of Shannon. Long three-pointer by Merritt Steele. Can't fall. And Fo Mashuris with the rebound. Now to DeRosa. DeRosa out to Jesu. Out to Liam Welsh, resetting. Now to Alessandro DeRosa once more for the Pilots. Falcons definitely playing aggressive defense, especially around the perimeter. Pilots definitely have had to resort to the inside to get all their points, as DeRosa, that one will fall off his knee and out of bounds. Turnover by the Pilots. 1:28 to go. Falcons get it back. Merritt Steele, 0-on-0. DeRosa on defense. So Rez Mikowski has checked back in for the Pilots as number 3, Valarin will take it. That 3 won't fall. Rez Mikowski with the rebound, but it will be a travel.
You don't want to get sloppy on offense for sure when you're down by this much. Want to make sure making use of every possession, and travels do not want to get into that game.
As Hargis will lose it through his legs. Welsh almost got to it, but Shannon got to it faster. Falcons ball under a minute to play. Kamari Smith lost control of it. It will be Pilot basketball. Liam Welsh to inbound. Pilots have 48.6 seconds. If I'm the Pilots right now, I have the lead. I'm in the bonus. I'm either drawing a foul or running down the clock to get one last shot off.
You know, I agree. You definitely want to have momentum going into halftime for sure.
As if the momentum isn't already on their side, as that will be a double dribble. Will be called on Liam Welsh.
And that's very important for the Falcons, you know, down by 16. Definitely not a feeling you want to have going into the half, but if you can make something happen, for sure, that would be great. It was a pushing foul. Took him past the half-court line.
Correction, that previous turnover was a travel, not a double dribble. Liam Welsh picked up the ball. It took one too many steps. And Valerin's first will be up and good. So a 15-point advantage now for the Pilots, 37-22, 29 and a half to play. Valerin's second won't fall. Mashuris with the rebound to Jesu. Long pass up to Hargis. 20 seconds to play. Alessandro DeRosa, as Coach Sal Hermes expressing some flaws that his team has. This will be a 30-second timeout. Attention Pilot Nation, tickets are now on sale for the 45th Annual Christian Brothers Dinner. Join us at Pennas of Sterling on April 30th, 2026 to honor Monsignor Charles Kosanke, DeOSal, class of 1977. Sponsorship packages are available. Please visit the DeOSal website for more information. Coming out of the timeout, 19.7 to go. A quick talk with Coach Sal Hermes for the Pilots. Just trying to clear up a few things. Definitely, judging by that timeout, Pilots definitely looking to score. Definitely taking this last possession of the half very seriously, even with a 15-point lead. DeRosa finally crosses half court, 10 seconds to play. As he's got Hargis, now out to Jesu. Jesu gives it off to Hargis. His right wing three is good. As the halftime buzzer sounds, your score after the first half is Pilots of DeLaSalle 40, the Falcons of Henry Ford 22. Thank you for joining us. We will see you in 10 for second half action and coverage. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for the second half of this JV matchup between the Pilots of De La Salle and the Falcons of Henry Ford. Pilots currently with an 18-point advantage, 40-22, as Shannon will inbound. Inside to Kamari Smith. Early score for the Falcons, 40-24 now in favor of the Pilots, as Smith will open the scoring. Marocek looking to respond with a corner three off the side of the rim. DeRosa cannot win the battle against Gullah. So one-on-one against Gabe Welsing. Gets the left-handed layup to fall. So 2 buckets right off the bat for the Falcons to start this second half is Alessandro DeRosa. Give it off to Gerald Gordon at the left wing, outside to Liam Welsh. Slick moves from the freshman outside to DeRosa once more. He'll go inside. Can't get the layup to fall, but it will be a foul on the Falcons. It will be on number 13, Sean Gullah. So DeRosa will go to the line for 2. DeRosa's first is good. 41-26. Little chatter between Gabe Welsing and Jaden Resmakowski as DeRosa's second free throw is up and good. So now it will be Brody Shannon. And now to Sean Gullah. Gullah at the top of the key resets.
Falcons seem to have some new momentum coming in to the second half. The big job of the Pilots is going to be to not let that be something big, because in our last game, that was what was the end of the Falcons for the freshmen.
Good pass from Gerald Gordon to Gabe Welsing for the bucket. And now a foul will be called. This will be DeRosa's third on the Pilots. First foul of the second half for De La Salle. Nearly stolen by Marocek. It will be Gullah, now to Miller, and now inside to Shannon. And Resmakowski can't get it to go. Liam Welsh playing solid defense down low. 10-footer won't fall as Welsing with the rebound off to Gerald Gordon. Layup can't fall. Welsh with the putback. Second chance points for the Pilots, nearly stolen away by Welsh, as this will be Sean Gullah once again. Stolen nearly by Alessandro DeRosa. Inside to Kamari Smith. It will end up in the hands of Resmakowski. Now into the hands of Brody Shannon. Now inside to Miller. Resmakowski once more to Kamari Smith now. Inside, gets the layup to go. Great job by Kamari Smith getting inside. One-on-one against Gabe Welsing. Cuts the lead back down to 18 as Gordon, long three-pointer, can't get it to go. Rebound Shannon, Falcons on the move. Shannon goes inside, floater won't fall. Gets his own rebound twice. Third time was the charm, puts it back. 46-30 now, Pilots, 5.5 to go in quarter number 3. DeRosa trying to weave his way through traffic, but a foul will be called on the way. Second foul on the foul. And that foul will be on Evan Miller. That will be his first of the game for the Falcons. And Welsh will inbound to DeRosa. Now to Welsing. Now to Gordon, left wing three. Gordon mid-range from the corner, in and out. Rebounded by Shannon. Evan Miller from the corner. Won't fall, rebound. Resmakowski, now it's Shannon for three off the back of the rim. Marocek gets the rebound now for the Pilots. He's on the move. Goes down hard after the foul from Brody Shannon.
Three fouls so far for the Falcons, most of them coming from the dribble drive layups. We've seen a lot of falls so far. Luckily, no one's gotten hurt.
So Marocek will go to the line to shoot two. His first one is up and good. So number 23, Nolan O'Brien, will check in for Brody Shannon as Morocek's second is up and rattles off the rim and in. So Morocek will go 2 for 2. 5 minutes remaining in quarter number 3. So now it's Kamari Smith once more. Off the backboard, put back by O'Brien is good. Great awareness by O'Brien to get the ball up in the rebound, using that height to his advantage once more as Liam Welsh weaving through the paint. And that finds Morocek in the corner for 3 is good. Morocek drills it, 51-32 in favor of the Pilots. And now Gulla crosses half court, stolen away by Liam Welsh. Welsh is going to take it himself. And that will be a charge against Welsh. Offensive foul on the Pilots. No basket. That will be Welsh's third. Liam Welsh says that was barely a foul. Either way, it will be Falcon basketball as Gulla will take it himself. DeRosa, Pilots beginning the half-court trap. And Kamari Smith, step back, he's good. So now Gerald Gordon once more for the Pilots. Gives it to Liam Welsh, now to Morocek. Morocek step back 3 off the front of the rim. O'Brien once more. Now inside to Gulla. Now this is Evan Miller once more. Back and forth passes around the perimeter between Gulla and Miller. Now O'Brien for 3. It's good. Another three-pointer for the Falcons.
And a good scoring run here for the Falcons. They are really finding ways to make shots now. And they're handling this aggressive offense from the Pilots as well.
15-footer by Gordon won't go. Rebound, Gulla once more. And that will be a 30-second timeout called by the Falcons.
Attention, the Dad's Club second annual chili cook-off will take place this Monday, February 23rd, during their monthly meeting. The contest is free to enter, but $20 to taste and vote. Join the De La Salle Dad's Club meeting this Monday to taste the winners. For more information, you can email De La Salle Dad's Club at delasallehighschool.com.
Welcome back. 51-37 in favor of the Pilots. Gulla once again for the Falcons, bringing it up the court. Pilots definitely doing solid defense around the perimeter. Down low is where the Falcons are eating, as Smith's three-pointer can't fall. Powerful defense outside from Gordon, as DeRosa gives it off to Welsing. Now to Morocek. Morocek finding his way inside. Goes down hard off the foul from O'Brien. O'Brien doesn't like it, but there definitely was a good amount of contact there. That will be O'Brien's second. He will stay on the floor. Pilots now in the bonus.
Very aggressive playing style here with the Pilots, and that's resulted in multiple fouls.
First one up and good. 52-37 Pilots. 3:01 to play in the third quarter. Morocek's second is up. Can't get it to fall. Welsing with the rebound. Goes up. Count it. And one for Welsing. Second opportunity of the day for him to complete the three-point play.
Here comes Gabe Welsing. We will see how his free throws are here.
Free throw is off. Will not fall. Smith with the rebound off to Gulla once again. So Welsing unable to complete the three-point play. Stolen away, however, by DeRosa, trying to make up for that missed free throw. No good. Rebound, Bryce Hutchinson, and that will be a travel call despite the pushing from the Falcons Either way, it will be Falcons ball. Gullah to inbound. Kamari Smith runs right into Alessandro DeRosa. Now it's Evan Miller, nearly stolen away by Gordon. Kamari Smith, long pass inside. And now Rez Makowski. That will be a foul on Gerald Gordon. Too much contact to the hand. That will be Gordon's second foul of the game. First free throw for Rez Makowski is up and good. (54-38), 2.5 to play. So Rez Makowski's second is up, and his second is good. 2 for 2 for Jaden Rez Makowski. So Welsing inbounds to DeRosa for the Pilots. Pilots sitting comfortably in the bonus, but stolen away by Andrew Pagel. His first time checking into the game. Stolen away by Gerald Gordon. His right-hand layup falls. 56-39 now in favor of the Pilots.
We're seeing more of those fast breaks coming from the Pilots, taking advantage of this very fast-paced game.
As Nolan O'Brien with the layup off the assist of Andrew Pagel. Pagel, a freshman, as Bryce Hutchinson with the layup. So Pagel, a freshman for the Falcons, played, I believe, 2 quarters on freshman. So he is playing his remaining on JV. Definitely the height advantage and the size. As Nolan O'Brien hits it off of Bryce Hutchinson, it will stay with the Falcons as Mario Jesu will check in for Braden Marocek. So Marocek will sit down, and O'Brien will inbound. Out to O'Brien, out to Merritt Steele from the corner for 3. No good. Welsing with the rebound. Now off to Jesu. Gerald Gordon now at the top of the key. 3 won't fall. Pagel with the rebound, and now to Merritt Steele once again. Pilots slowing the game down offensively as Steele tries a right wing 3, rims out. Welsing with the rebound. Slows it down. Pilots definitely taking the time to reset. Will it be worth it for them, this possession, as DeRosa goes inside to Hutchinson. Reverse layup is good. Pilots break 60 with under a minute to go, and Bryce Hutchinson makes it a 60-41, 19-point lead for the Pilots as Pagel's 15-footer off the mark.
Rebound, Gabe Welsing.
As Welsing now, defended by Evan Miller, off to Jesu in the corner for 3, off the front of the rim. Rebound Hutchinson. Good job by him getting these rebounds for his Pilots.
Yeah, Hutchinson's on top of business, getting all these rebounds, making points. This is a guy they need to lock down if they want to have a chance at winning this.
Doing whatever he can to get the ball. And now a foul will be called on Hutchinson. So Steele will inbound. Pagel gets it in the backcourt. Has an opportunity to be stolen, and it will be by Bryce Hutchinson. Going for the slam. Can't get it to go. Gordon nearly gets it, but it's Evan Miller who will try it. Gives it to Kamari Smith. Layup denied by Bryce Hutchinson. And DeRosa and Gordon will run out of time. Score at the end of the third quarter. Your Pilots of De La Salle Collegiate 60. The Falcons of Henry Ford 41. Thank you for joining us.
Emery Jackson. I chose to just join the esports team because I like to play games.
I decided to join this program because I seen it was a fun program and I like playing the game. So
I chose to roll in this program because one, I already play video games a lot at home, and then 2, Mr. C, our coach, he really helped me a lot. Told me if you want to join, I can make it happen.
My favorite part is the community and the competition.
excel to a point where I can actually get a scholarship, and it actually helped me with my communicative skills.
being able to communicate well with the team even under like stressful situations, and then a lot of like camaraderie, a good like team effort.
If you have interest in esports, and even if you don't, and you just want to try something new, it's definitely worth it.
Just stay on your work and continue to be great for Pirates.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bill Fox Gymnasium as we get set for some fourth quarter action of this JV matchup. Few substitutions. Number 5, Liam Welsh. Number 3, Brendan Hargis. And number 30, Luciano Mannion have all checked in for the Pilots. To begin the fourth, Gerald Gordon and Marocek staying in as Gordon now goes inside, gets the ball stripped of him. And that will be Connor Twadeski. Last touch by him of the Falcons. So now out to Mannion, out to Marocek once more. Mannion once more in the corner. As Mannion off to Liam Welsh. His three won't fall. Rebound Merritt Steele. Inside to Andrew Pagel. Easy layup is good. 60-43 Pilots by 17 as Marocek going all the way, just cannot execute. Rebound Twadeski. Steele trying to go all the way. A rebound Mannion. And that will be a foul called. So that will be a foul called on the Falcons. That will be Andrew Pagel for look to be an over-the-back call on Luciano Mannion. So Gerald Gordon now, he'll try and take it with the left hand. Knocked out of bounds by Evan Miller. It will stay here with the Pilots. 17-point advantage for the Pilots. 7 minutes exactly remaining in this game. Liam Welsh now, long pass out, nearly intercepted by Merritt Steele. Marocek with the floater. Can't get it to fall. Gordon with the putback, and it's good. Merritt Steele, almost a steal by Gerald Gordon. Kamari Smith now out to Steele. Right wing three. Off the back of the rim, won't fall. Rebound Twadeski. Now out to Evan Miller, inside to Kamari Smith for the easy layup. Kamari Smith being left wide open down in this paint. However, Merritt Steele is 0 for 4 on the day from beyond the arc. Nearly stolen by Evan Miller. In fact, it will be last touch by the Pilots. It did look like Evan Miller last made contact. Either way, it will be Falcons' possession. So Kamari Smith gets it stolen away by Liam Welsh. Welsh going all the way. And he will be fouled. No fouls committed by the Pilots in this fourth quarter. Already the second. And this will be on number 0, Merritt Steele of the Falcons. This is his second personal. And Welsh is first off the back of the rim. So Bryce Hutchinson will check back in for the Pilots. And number 3, Brandon Hargis, will get a rest. So Welsh's second free throw off the front, off the back, and in. So Welsh is 1 for 2 from the line. As Ryan Golnick will bring it up. Golnick in the game for the first time today. Evan Miller once again at the top of the key. Resets, goes inside to the right wing. That was an offensive foul on Miller, and it's going the other way. So another Falcon substitution. Kamari Smith will take a seat. And number 25, Eric Little, will replace him. So Marocek now off to Liam Welsh. Welsh thought about the three-pointer. Now off to Marocek. Takes the screen from Welsh, and he will lose the battle with the sideline.
Yeah, I just couldn't quite keep it in. Goes out of bounds.
So now it will be Evan Miller to bring it up for the Falcons. 5:20 to play in this ball game. 63-45 in favor of the Pilots. No fouls committed by them. They've been playing a very clean style of basketball. Spoke too soon. That will be the first Pilot foul of the fourth quarter. And that foul will be on Gerald Gordon. That will be his third.
5:15.
And stolen away by Luciano Mannion. Can't get the layup to fall.
5 minutes left to play this game. Falcons speeding it up.
Nearly stolen away from behind. Liam Welsh almost got to it. So Golnick now.
As Michael Vespa getting ready to check in, the Brozone is going to get their wish.
So that will be a traveling call on number 21, Ryan Golnick, as Michael Vespa, number 1 for the Pilots, will check in. And Bryce Hutchinson will take a seat. So now Gerald Gordon at the top of the key, out to Michael Vespa. Left wing three, off the side of the rim, nearly had it. Welsh and Eric Little fighting for the rebound, and it will be Connor Twadeski. So now it will be Golnick, 15-footer, thought about taking it. And now Eric Miller for three, drills it, 4:20 to play. Now Liam Welsh inbounds to Gerald Gordon. So Liam Welsh out on the left wing, gives it to Luciano Mannion on the right wing. 4 minutes to play in this game. Gives it inside to Michael Vespa, makes a man miss! Can't get the layup to fall. Michael Vespa nearly at his first points of the game. 63-48 will stay as Golnick, path to the basket won't fall. Luciano Mannion off to Braden Morocek, out to Gerald Gordon inside, out on Evan Miller.
And Michael Vespa has got the Brozone on their feet.
And that three-pointer by Liam Welsh won't go, out on the Pilots. So now it will be Connor Twadeski to inbound for the Falcons. So now it will be Evan Miller on the left wing. Miller slowing it down and nearly stolen away by Morocek. Number 22, Jeremiah LaFleur in the game for the first time. Liam Welsh goes for the layup, and he will score. 65-48 Pilots, 3 to play. As Evan Miller will go inside, count it, and 1 for the Falcons. Number 2, Fo Mashuris, number 24, Mario Jesu, and number 33, Bryce Hutchinson, all checking in for the Pilots. Pilots keeping Michael Vespa on the court. And Evan Miller, his first is up and good. First and only free throw is up and good. 65-51, 3 minutes exactly to play. And Gerald Gordon, long pass to Michael Vespa. Vespa dribbles inside, gets it stolen away by Eric Little. Correction, that is Brody Shannon. He is checked back in. Second chance points won't go. And Bryce Hutchinson with the rebound. Now out to Gerald Gordon once more. It's it inside to Fo Mashuris. Had the wide open layup, gives it off to Bryce Hutchinson instead. That won't go either. Now Brody Shannon on the right wing, gives it inside. Back out to Shannon once more. He'll take a desperation three and fill it. So Bryce Hutchinson will inbound once again.
Falcons slowly working their way back here. 11-point game. They were once at a 20-point deficit.
Now to Vespa once more. Now Bryce Hutchinson finding his way inside. Easy layup falls. Pilots now have reached 67 points. They lead now 67-54. So now it will be a full timeout called by the Falcons. Thank you for joining us. We'll head to a quick ad break.
Junior here for Kangaroo, and instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. A minute 59 to play. Brody Shannon to inbound. 67-54 in favor of the Pilots. And Merritt Steele nearly loses it. That will be a foul called. And that will be a foul on Gerald Gordon Jr. That will be his fourth. So Shannon to inbound, long pass out to Karandang. And now Merritt Steele, long left wing three, fails to hit the rim. Brody Shannon, he'll try from the opposite wing, and that will be a foul called on Fo Mashuris. Somehow he sold the flop just enough to get the call. Correction, that foul will be on Bryce Hutchinson. That will be his second. As Brody Shannon's first is up and good. Wait, I don't know why he rolled. I wonder if it's kind of like the bonus situation. Fitz is looking at it. And that will be a full timeout taken by the Falcons. We will head to another ad break. Thank you for joining us.
De La Salle, there's just something that sets it apart. There's a feeling, there's a growth, there's the idea of the builders of boys, makers of men.
They understand that it's a prep school and they're treating it like it's college, which, I mean, I have felt like I could take on anything and I'd be ready to go because how well I've been prepped being here.
You know, De La Salle, it's a staple of Metro Detroit. You know, the Christian brothers really have the, I guess, recipe book for how to make a true man. It's great to see, it's great to experience. Just look at the students now. Look at the students in the past. Look at a lot of the prominent people, especially on our walls that you see. There's so many different things, and that's a true reflection.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brody Shannon's final free throw, his third and final one. And it will rattle off the side of the rim. Won't go. And stolen away by Julian Valarin. Out to Evan Miller for the three off the front of the rim. Now off to Mario Jesu. 1:27 to go in this game. Now Gerald Gordon and a timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout called by Coach Sal Hermes. Timeout.
Individual state regional tournament with freshman Jackson LaRose, sophomores Nate Bell and Tommy Kizzy, junior Will Huskin, and seniors Easton Smerick, Blake Semlo, and Aiden Shaba at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow, February 21st at Warren Woods Tower.
Coming out of this timeout, it is the Pilots of De La Salle 67, the Falcons of Henry Ford 56. So Gerald Gordon once more assuming the point guard position for the Pilots, and Jesu anticipated Vespa to be there. Vespa knows that he should have stayed in the corner. That will be a turnover on the Pilots. 1:17 to go as Merritt Steele now. Right wing three, long three. Steele now 0 for 7. Michael Vespa now gives it to Fo Mashuris. Mashuris stolen away by Merritt Steele, intended for Michael Vespa. And that will be a foul on Mario Jesu. Count the bucket, and 1 for Steele. 58.9 seconds remaining. And Michael Vespa and Mario Jesu would take a seat. And Braden Morocek and Alessandro DeRosa will check back in. So that foul will be on Bryce Hutchinson, the previous one that was just occurred down inside the paint. So Brody Shannon now will be to the line. Falcons now in the bonus. 5 Pilot fouls this quarter. First one up and no good. Second one is up and just can't get it to fall. Now off to Liam Welsh. Long pass looked to be a foul. That will be a push off. That foul will be on Brody Shannon. That will be his 4th. Team's 4th.
You got to give it to the Falcons. You know, they've worked their way up. Came from 22-point deficit. I think 9-point deficit. They not give up. And while it's unlikely that they'll come away with a win.
And that pass from Liam Welsh going directly into the bro zone. Liam Welsh almost took out one of his current classmates there. As Kamari Smith loses it to Alessandro DeRosa. DeRosa thought about the three, decides not to take it. Instead, gives it off to Liam Welsh for the easy layup. Merritt Steele, long pass to Kamari Smith. Now to Valerin. Kamari Smith, 10-foot shot, falls 69-60. So that will be another foul on the Falcons. This time it will be on number 32, Kamari Smith. That is only his 2nd personal. And with 22.9 seconds left, Pilots up by 9. So now both teams have reached the bonus. Both teams with 5 fouls this quarter. DeRosa's first is up and good. (70-60) in favor of the Pilots. 10-point advantage now. DeRosa prepares to take his second, 22.9 to play. As DeRosa's second is up, and his second one is good. And Resmakowski gives it to Kamari Smith. And now once again DeRosa with the rebound.
.11 seconds remaining. Also an 11-point game.
So Kamari Smith has back-to-back fouls in the past 11 seconds. And back-to-back on Alessandro DeRosa. He will go to the line once again. First is up and good.
Been a great job by the Pilots. 72 points, pretty good for a high school game. As Sandro will go up for his next one, and that will fly as well.
So DeRosa will go 2 for 2. Merritt Steele now looking to get one more shot up. Gives it off to Evan Miller. Corner three won't fall. DeRosa gets pushed out of bounds with 2.4 seconds to go. And Liam Welsh and Brody Shannon. And another push by Merritt Steele. And Merritt Steele that will be another technical foul on Merritt Steele. That will be his second technical foul. So his time here at the BFG is finished as DeRosa now is all by himself at the free throw line. First up is good. $14-point lead for the Pilots. Couldn't make it a 15-point advantage. So it looked to be not only a foul. Okay, so here's what happened. There was a technical foul for Merritt Steele pushing Liam Welsh. But before that, Alessandro DeRosa was shoved out of bounds by number 33 of the Falcons. So that is why he's shooting 2 pairs of free throws. First one was off the mark. Second one is good, so DeRosa will go 50%. Combining all 4 and stolen away by DeRosa. Can't get it to fall, but the Pilots finish out their home season with a 15-point win over the Falcons of Henry Ford. Final score for the JV game, your Pilots of De La Salle Collegiate 75, the Falcons of Henry Ford 60. Thank you for joining us.